Hey guys, it's Christina Mayshel from the Maysh Real Estate team. Every month during the Maysh Community Spotlight, we feature local individuals, businesses, and nonprofit organizations who are nominated by you for making an impact in communities all around the Southcoast. This month, we are spotlighting Carl Sweeney, founder of the Hope and Faith Drive, Sorella's Treats, and Good Neighbors in East Providence. So we're here today with our Community Member of the Month. Carl was nominated for all of his work that he does at the Hope and Faith Drive. Carl, tell me a little bit about how this all started for you.
Started back in 2011 with our granddaughter Haley. She's 11 years old at the time, and she just wanted to find a way to help people. So that night we came up with a plan, her and I, that we would try to collect $1 a month for canned food once a month, and that would go to helping these families. And then it took off from there. We started with a couple families in my father's basement, and now we've grown to about 50 families, and now we're going to be going into our 10th year. We bring our food directly to the families. There are some that do pick it up from our house. We have a drop-off box and a pick-up box, but a lot of it, we work with the schools, and what we do is we bring the food, some of them to the schools itself, and the kids help bag everything, because we do try to keep the students involved. They'll pick up the food, bag it all up, and the families pick it up there directly. Or we do it through word of mouth and through the community. Someone might be struggling, hit a little bump in the road, and then the food is delivered. Usually within 24 hours, 48 hours, they have the food at their doorstep. The Kindness Project is where the kids at school, they decorate envelopes, and then we put a little token in there to hand out to the community. And also in the building itself, they'll fill up bags with little things, items for the kids, coloring books, crayons, and those are given to kids in that school. AJ's Heroes is where we collect clothing for young kids, and we set up tables at the school playgrounds when school is in session, and the kids get to pick out clothing. A lot of it is brand new, some of it is gently used, and it's given back to the community.
So if I'm a community member and I want to donate to the Hope and Faith Drive, AJ's Heroes, or the Kindness Project, how would I go about doing that?
We have a website, it's hopeandfaithdrive.org. Or you can drop off at our house at 18 Intervale Avenue, East Providence, Rhode Island.
So Carl, we just want to say thank you. This is just a small token of appreciation to say thank you. It's a $100 gift card to Sorella's Treats.
Thank you. And truthfully, this is going to go right back into the community, to the families we help. Thank you to your generosity and kindness. They're going to love this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Carl. So Kayla, tell us a little bit about Sorella's Treats and how you started the company.
Well, my stepdaughter actually asked me if I would make my grandson a cake for his birthday, and I was like, sure, okay, I'll wing it. And everyone went crazy over it. So I started making cakes from there, and now all of a sudden it's like I'm booked up like crazy. So
there was a girl in the community who her bakery had kind of bailed on her at the last minute,
yes.
Needed a kid's birthday cake, and you were recommended, and right away, in a day, you made a cake for this woman.
She was bailed on for her 9-year-old son's birthday. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. I can't let a kid be disappointed. So I try to take on last minute orders as much as I can to help out. I've always been into arts and crafts, anything creative, since I was little. My mom used to own a shop right down in Riverside Square, and I used to go in and help her paint, and it just went from there.
So Kayla, Sorella's, where did that name come from?
So I actually run the business with my sister, and in Italian, Sorella means sisters. She does a lot of the chocolate-covered treats, chocolate-covered fruits, chocolate-covered Oreos, specialty cupcakes, things like that. She does do some fondant work, and I do a lot of the custom cakes, the larger cakes.
Is there anything that you guys can't do when it comes to sweet treats?
Absolutely not. We would be happy to try to tackle anything.
Tell me, what's the most unique sweet treat that you've designed for a client?
It would be my Bat Minion, and also a Xbox cake that I've done.
So Kayla, you've been holding this box. I'm sure everybody wants to see what's inside. Can you show us what's going on here?
Yes, absolutely.
So why this cake, Kayla?
So I chose this cake because my late mother loved butterflies. So butterflies are very special to me. And yellow because it's summer and pretty. And I also chose an American buttercream because it is hot.
So American buttercream frosting is the ideal frosting to beat the heat.
Absolutely. We do offer many other frostings, but during the summer, definitely stick with an American buttercream. It's the best.
How will we get in touch with you if we needed to order one of these beautiful cakes?
You can just look us up on Facebook at Sorella's Treats and message us directly.
Sorella's Treats, guys. Check them out. Awesome. Our team stopped in at Good Neighbors in East Providence and had an opportunity to chat with Rick Wild, the executive director.
My name is Rick Wild. I'm the director of Good Neighbors, Soup Kitchen, Food Pantry, and Day Shelter. We're a hunger relief agency. We meet the needs of clients that are food insecure and experiencing homelessness. In a typical week for us, we serve breakfast and lunch Monday through Friday in our dining room. It's about 100 meals a day. Our food pantry is open every Wednesday and the second Saturday of the month, and we serve local residents of East Providence. Most of the food that we obtain for our meal site and our food pantry come to us through the Rhode Island Community Food Bank and our local retail partners. And a lot of the food during the summertime comes to us locally from community farms and local residents that donate their surplus produce to us. In response to COVID-19, we are currently preparing and delivering meals targeting residents that live in Riverside that are elderly, disabled, or for any reason have difficulty leaving their homes. Because of the current health crisis, we've had to change some of our day-to-day operations. We currently offer 2 weekly food distributions. We serve food outside through a curbside contactless pickup. And during the time that our day shelter and meal site are not available to clients to come into the building, we've taken this opportunity to make some much-needed improvements to our facility, including a brand new floor in our dining room and day shelter. For the first time this spring, our volunteers have planted a community garden. All of the produce that is grown in this garden supports our meal site and food pantry. One of our more significant initiatives is called Project Fresh. Project Fresh is a way of enhancing access to fresh fruits and vegetables. We provide a recipe that includes step-by-step instructions, and we provide all the ingredients necessary to make a nutritious meal at home. Good Neighbors is very much a volunteer-driven organization. We rely on the help and support of our volunteers to make all of our programs work. We also rely on the generosity of individuals, businesses, and foundations that support us monetarily. If you'd like to learn more about Good Neighbors, check us out online at goodneighborsri.org. We'd love to hear from you and have you volunteer with us.
Thanks for watching this month's Maysh Community Spotlight. Be sure to support this month's winners and all local businesses in your community. For more information and to place your nominations for next month's Spotlight, be sure to visit us at mayshcommunityspotlight.com.